Hey, welcome to Scrapping It Up. I am Vanessa Peter, and I want to welcome you, friends, to my live class for a year in review interactive pages that I'm going to be teaching you. So, hey, so welcome. All right. So, every Friday at 12 o'clock, I'm going to come live and we will be working on interactive pages. Okay, I will be using my own photos and scrapbooking my own memories. Okay, so live class every Friday. If for some reason I can't come live, I will do a recording that will come out at 12 o'clock. Okay, um, I will be giving out a free tutorial probably twice a month. I'll do one that's during the live class, and then I'll do one that's for after the class, and you can comment on the video, and then I will draw from that for the next class. That way, because I know not everyone can make a live, okay? So I want to give the opportunity to some of you that can't come live because it is Friday. You guys are working. You might be on your lunch break. Who knows? um, you can purchase the tutorial and you'll get the cut and guide, the written instructions. Plus, I will put all the classes inside there, and I will have inspiration sheets. And the tutorial will also contain 8.5 by 11. Okay. So, if you don't like 12 by 12, there will be 8.5 by 11. But for the classes here on that I go live with, I will be doing the 12 by 12. I will do some previews of the 8.5 by 11 that I've been working on. Okay. Um, I will try to like today. I don't have a cutting guide ready. We're just gonna fly by the seat of my pants. But in the future, I will try to look at my pictures and kind of have it figured out, kind of what I'm going to do, and get the uh, cutting guide inside the tutorial so you can have it during classes. Okay. But for today, I don't. So after we get done with this class, I will work on getting a guide done, and I will put it inside the tutorial. I mean, go to my website, scrappingitup.com. You can look down in the description box and it will show you down there the link. I put the link in the description box where you can go get it. Okay. All right. I will be giving out measurements during class, so you don't have to purchase the tutorial. If you would like the tutorial and you keep it for you, it's yours to keep forever. Whenever you want it, you'll have all the classes right there, the cutting guide, inspiration sheets, and you never know whatever else I might add to the tutorial. Let's say 2 years down the road, I revise all this. You'll already have the tutorial. So if I add something to it 2 years down the road, you will also get that. Okay. I think that is it. Okay. All right. Like, and you can mix and match the different styles of pages. You don't have to do January like mine. You can make that page for December. Okay. I will be showing you how to put this all together. You can put it together in a 3D ring binder. You can put it in a Creative Memories binder, anything. Okay. All right. All right. Let me find us on YouTube so I can see the comments. So just a second. There we are. Oh, hey, Beth. Hey, Val. Hey, Jackie and Jeanette. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. All right. I will be using white and black, and I may use some craft paper as well. May use some cream paper, but these are my basic staples. Okay. I will try to keep the album flowing. I'm not going to add a dark green or anything, like that. I will keep it where it flows all very nicely. Okay. I will be using some twine for some closures. And I picked out 2 punches. Okay. I picked out 2 punches that I will use throughout these classes. Okay. And I'll use them, I may not use them on every page, but I will use these 2. Now, it doesn't mean that I won't use a not heart-shaped, but, a square and the second, let me get one here. It's not to say that, I may use some squares, some circles, for title pages. Okay. So keep that in mind. You will need a bone folder of some sort, a scoreboard, a cutting machine. You're going to need a ruler and a pencil. And I may use these tearing tools that I have. We are memory keepers. I may use those as well. Okay, I may use those. You're going to need some type of glue. I will be using Scrapbook tape. Okay. Some adhesive to attach our paper. And I will be using ink. Okay, I will be inking. Okay, I will be inking. And the color I'm going to be using is Distressed Ink Gathered Twigs. All right. I think that's about all you will need. I will try and keep these pretty simple, but you guys know me. I start out simple and then I go to town. I don't know what simple is. Oh, and I may use, I have these Stampin' Up. Is it Stampin' Up? Yes, Stampin' Up. And what I do with these, I create tags. Not tags. I cut it out, and then you can cut it in half. And you could take any punch, as long as, when you cut it in half, it's the same. Okay. So as long as you can cut it in half and both sides are the same. And what I do is I just cut this right in half. And I got a piece. Put one on one side, one on the other side, and that creates a tab. So I may be using that as well. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Cindy and Sheila. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Marina. Welcome, ladies. Let's get this party started. Glad you can make it, Sheila. I know you said you had an early supper. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, hon. All right. So during these classes, you can ask any questions that you may have. Never feel like there's a dumb question, because if you're thinking it, I can guarantee you somebody else is thinking the same question. So don't ever feel that your question's dumb. Please ask it. Okay. I did put all these papery in a baggie. Oh my gosh, we are going to have so much fun with this. Look at all this goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to be working on the month of January. So, snow. And I know I have some snow pictures. I don't have my pictures printed off yet. I need to be getting that done. So I'm going to pick from the Christmas. This kit I used Vicky Boughton. I used her Evergreen and Holly, Fernwood, Photoshop, Sweet Rush. I think that was the 4 collections. We do have acetate we will be using. So, snow pictures. So let me pick out some of the paper that we can maybe use for our snow photos. She just came in from work. That's awesome. Hey, Brandy. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Annette. Hey, Maria. All right, so let's pick out some paper that we can use for our for January. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, we're going to have so much fun with this. Oh, I suppose that says Merry Christmas. Oh, it says Happy New Year. Bring us some figgy pudding, jingle bells. So actually, that's probably better. Save that for Christmas. I do like that, though. That is cute. Okay, that's not really Christmas related. Oh, there's some snowflakes. Ooh. We could use that one. Well, that's got holly on it, so actually that's for Christmas. That says Happy New Year on it. That's got stars on it, which I kind of like that. So we can use this. Actually, we could probably get into some of the other and use it as well. We've got so much paper to pick from. OMG. Lots of paper. Hey, Mary. Hey, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's so awesome, Cynthia. Well, thanks for stopping in, hun. All right. So we can use those. I don't know. I'm almost betting we could probably even use some of this other. So let me get in here real quick. See if there's any other that we can use. That's our acetate. Ooh, I kind of like that. Oh, That's the fernwood. I got that for our fall. But I do like that. And then the Sweet Rush. Even a paper like that would be nice for our we may have to use one of those. Oh my gosh. So many pretty papers. All right. Get my punches out of the way. I need a bigger desk. I need a bigger desk. Crap. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. Let's see, I'm going to cut my strips off. What's on the back side of this? Ooh, look at that strip that's on. Love that. Oh, we got to use that. Gotta use that strip. That is so, look at that. I love when paper collections do that. I just think that is so sweet. Gosh, now I can't decide which side. All right, so grab your white. All right. Is what I'm thinking about doing. This is going to mat. And I'm thinking about just having a little bit of white border all the way around this. That's what I'm thinking about doing. All right. So 2 pieces of 12 by 12. And I'm going to cut. I know this might be nice to be on top. Maybe that's what we should do. How well, I'm not for sure how well this paper was scored yet. So I'm going to cut just a sec. I'm thinking, guys. I think we're going to do that. Okay. So on this piece here, I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut a little strip off. I think I'm going to do 1/2 inch on, let's see. I'm going to do 1/2 inch on each end. Okay, now I'm going to test this. I'm going to see how well this paper scores. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my stylus, using my stylus first. I'm just going to do it on both sides. And then use my bone folder. I just don't know how well this paper will score yet. Yeah, it did crack. It did crack. Yep, it did crack. So that tells me, I mean, it didn't crack very bad, but it did crack. So you need to check your paper. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but it did start to crack right there. All right, so that tells me we're going to have to use hinges. Okay. So I'm going to grab a piece of white paper. Actually, we could use black for the base and use this. Okay, let me open up my black real quick here. All right. So this is going to be my base now. I'm going to make white my my flip, okay? So I'm going to cut this piece down to, let's cut it down to 11. Okay, let's cut it down to 11. Okay. So now I want this to be, well, let's do our score. Okay. On the 12-inch side, you're going to score it 1/2 inch. Okay. The 12-inch side, you're going to score it 1/2 inch. Okay. And then we're going to make a design. Okay. And fold and burnish. Okay. Then I'm going to apply my tape. All right. So now I'm going to make a design. So you're going to need your ruler and your pencil. That's, yeah, Maria, it just all kind of, I'm going to try and keep this one slim lined. I'm not using the craft. So with it being a more slimline, when we do the big heavy interactive pages, yes, I do one that's plain and the other side interactive. The last ones I done was 8.5 by 11, and we done both sides. It just depends on, there's a lot of factors that play into this. A lot of factors. And I'm going to try and keep it, I'm not using the craft, so it's not going to be quite as heavy. Some of these pages, I am just going to be using scrapbook paper instead of doing cardstock, then paper. That will help cut down on the bulk as well. So yes. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, hon. It's not 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, this kit is sold out, Beth. Yes, this kit is sold out. Yes, I love the papers. All right. So now I'm going to make a design. Let's see. What do we want? I think I'm going to go, see, if we lay a picture flat, so we got 6. So if we go 8, I think we'll do 8. So I'm going to make a little tick mark down here at 8 and a little tick mark up here at 8. Okay. Now I'm going to lay my ruler on my marks. I'm going to make a little tick mark. Let's see. Our center is going to be 5.5. So I'm going to mark just where my center is at. And then I'm going to mark at 7 inches. So that would be 1.5. And then I'm going to mark at 4 inches. Or should we do 3? Yeah. Do 3 and 8. 3 and 8. Okay, 3 and 8. So line up your ruler, mark it at 3, and mark it at 8. Now what you're going to do, you're going to connect your dots. Connect your dots. We're going to cut that off. Okay. So it will look just like that. And we may cut just a little bit of that off too. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and cut down on the bulk and use more of use pages instead of, so much cardstock like I've done in my other ones. So now we have that. So I think I'm going to cut off just a little bit, cut this off let's see, what do I want? 1/2 inch. Okay, I'm going to cut 1/2 inch off of that. So I want just a little bit more of the black, just a little bit more of the black peeking through. Okay. All right, so now we have that. So now this is going to go on here. All right. But I'm thinking about just doing it here. Oh, that would be cute. That is cute. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to go. I'm going to cut this piece at 10. Okay, I'm going to cut this piece at 10, and I'm going to keep all the snowflakes. Okay, I'm going to cut this piece at 10. Okay, I think I have to cut off a little bit on the sides. So I know this is 11, so this piece has to be 10 1/4. Ten and 3/4, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to cut off 1/8 of an inch off each end, just to keep it centered. Okay. So now I got the white peeking through. So now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to set this on here where I think it needs to be, centering it. Okay. Now I'm just going to mark where my cardstock ends. Okay. I'm marking where my cardstock ends. Then I'm going to put it in my trimmer, and my trimmer has this little white line right here. That gives me the perfect 1/8 of an inch cut. So I line it up on where the silver meets my white. I line up my little marks. And cut. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, something else I'm doing with this to make it more thinner. Instead of using cardstock for my photo mats, I am going to be using 28-pound copy paper. And I'm not sure where mine went. I had it here. Anyway, I'm going to be using 28-pound weight copy paper for my photo mats. I'm trying to reduce the bulk so we can get more in here. So see, now you have that. So now we can put this down. So that will help save. So if you have 28-pound copy paper, that way it won't bulk it up so much. Because normally we can only get about 7 pages in a 3D ring binder, but I do know, I don't know if We Are Memory Keepers does bigger than the, I think they only do the 2 3/4, but I do know there is some binders out there that is 3 inches. So I may be checking those out. All right. I'm just going to set her down where I think she needs to be. Try to anyway. All right, so now I'm going to attach her right over here. I'm going to line it up so I have the same amount on top and bottom. Okay. Take my tape off. Oh, that's so awesome. We are so glad to have you, hon. Thank you, thank you. All right. So now I think I'm going to add, or should we just put this right here? Maybe we should just wait. But yeah, I like that right there. I think that is sharp looking. Very sharp looking. All right, so now we have this that we open up. Okay. Beautiful. Now, paper. I'm thinking the other side, I think we're going to match the other side. And I may use, what's this paper say? Find beauty in everywhere. So when it doesn't pertain anything to fall, but I love that color. I don't know how well. Ooh, I do like that. Then we can just collage on top of that. We ought to make a pocket here. We ought to do a pocket. We'd have to find paper to go with this, but I think this needs a pocket. So, and instead of building a pocket from cardstock, we're just going to use paper and glue 3 sides. That's another thing that you can do to reduce the bulk. I don't know about here. I just don't know about that yellow. That yellow just... You guys know me in yellow. I'm not good with yellow whatsoever. All right, let me get rid of those paper packs. Let me see. And I may even be doing some stamping too, guys. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm over here thumbing. See if I can find, ooh. That may be too much. Although I kind of like it. I do. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the pocket. I don't want to do it the full length. I think 8.5 would work. Okay, 8.5, and we'll go by 3.5. Okay, so 3.5 by 8.5. 3.5 by 8.5. So which way? I want it this way. So you gotta pay attention directional. So 3.5 by 8.5. You know, we'll have a little strip of this left. We could put that strip right here. And then we'll have a pocket here. Then you can put a photograph here. All right, let's cut this paper. Let's see what we got. So this piece here we know is 12 by 12. So we need to cut it down to 11 3/4. Let me cut my strip off because we may always use my strips. It's on the back side. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. So I'm cutting it down to 11 3/4. You got to cut it down this way and this way. Okay. So that will be that, just like that. Even those flowers. Nah. Or should we just leave that for photographs and use our pocket? We could use our pocket in here. Maybe do it that way. All right, let me go ahead. That way we can just put our photographs on this side. Now I wish I would have made the pocket bigger. Now I wish I would have made the pocket just a little bit bigger, but that's all right. Because we can still put photographs here, even though we've got a little tuck space here. That doesn't mean that we can't put photographs right there. I don't know, maybe we should just leave the pocket off. Or we could put the pocket over here too. Oh, I'm so indecisive. So indecisive. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this paper down here. All right. All right, there's that. So now, if we're going to put a pocket here, let's get our paper. Let's get our paper on here. Okay, so 11, so we need to get down to 10 3/4. I'm going to cut my strip off. And I said 10 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing that we did on the front side. I'm going to line this up where I think it needs to be. And you don't want to put it right in the fold, okay? Oh, I forgot to cut it this way. So 10 3/4. Yeah, because you don't want it in the fold, because then that way it creates bulk there, plus it creates friction. So you want it a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch, but not quite 1/4 of an inch, okay? So again, I'm just going to mark with my cardstock ends. Okay. And then cut that off. Okay. It's perfect. All right. Get that down. This is going to be about perfect for my photographs. And next Friday I will have my pictures. I will get that done. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures during the month. Actually, in this month I haven't taken a whole lot of pictures either. You know, when Will was still at home, oh my gosh, I was all the time taking pictures. Sorry, trying to get this to where it's seems like it's a little bit crooked. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to ink this. All right. And I think I'm going to use this right here, but I think I want my wording going that way. All right, so I'm just going to glue 3 sides. And we could make a full range pocket, but again, it creates bulk. And we got a lot of stuff to go on this album. So I'm just going to kind of center it. Okay. Now I'm just going to run this just on top of my paper. Okay. So I'm just going to run just so. And sometimes for my photo mats, you know, I may use cardstock. It just all depends. If we have a pretty interactive page, then I'm probably going to use 28 pound. Oh, you did, Beth? See, I didn't even go outside I've been outside to feed the cats, but I didn't even take my camera out there. Didn't even take any pictures. Yeah, Annette, it's not inside there yet, hon. I'm designing this one right along with you guys. In the future, I will try to have something in there, okay? But yeah, I'm just designing this one by the seat of my pants. That's pretty. Now, when we go to put our pictures in here, you know, we may do tuck spots and, you know, maybe a flip. But I don't have my pictures, so I may put a flip. I don't know. Let's see, we can get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 15, depending. So I may have to add some flips to get my photographs on this one. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. We'll use it somewhere. And it may go around some of our photographs too. When we get our photographs. Not for sure yet. This has a, it's a year in review album. Okay. And I think it's under Interactive Pages. Yes. Yes. You'll look for a year in review Interactive Pages. Okay. So there is our month for January. And like I said, we may have to add some flips inside of here. You know, if we put a photograph here, we can add a flip that's on top of it, you know, to get us a little bit more room, like here. And I think I will use, I may have to use okay, so when we glue the 3 sides, we don't get use of the full pocket. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can get 7 inches. So my tag in here is going to be 7. And I'm going to go by 5. Then that way you can get a photograph. So that way you can put that in there. Okay, I think I want it like that. And then this one here, this could be a journaling card. Okay, so like I get this little paper pad at Walmart, and it's a little book. I think it was a couple of bucks. But anyway, I tear out of it. Okay, the size of this is, so about 3 1/4. This is a lot of times where I use my tearing tools. So and I love doing this. It does, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can just tear it, you know, if you don't have tearing tools. So 3 1/2. So I just use my board. 1, 2, 3 1/2. All right, that, and I'll cut just a little bit off the top. because we got to have journaling in here. We got to have our journaling in here. Now, does that fit? Then I can put a photograph on the back. Oh, that works. You know, you can journal on it. You can put your embellishments, which I will journal, and I'll probably put some embellishments on it. If you don't have lined paper, you can just use copy paper and write on it. Grab some regular notebook paper. Perfect. And see, stuff like this, we can tuck behind our photographs. You know, just glue 3 sides of our photograph down, and these can go, you know, back behind our photographs to tell the story. Oh no, you messed your first piece up. Hey, there's never a mistake. We can cover up anything. Oh, thanks, Jackie. You didn't glue your page to the table and it's not crooked. Oh, that's hilarious, Beth. So, yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You guys liking this? Yeah, I wish I had some of my photographs printed. We could have been putting some of our photographs in here. I think this is cute. I love this, but I'm just wondering if we could use something else that might be more striking. Because this, we could use this like this. We can even position it here. We got 2 of these, don't we? Because see, we can collage this up just like we do our normal 12 by 12 pages. Have this where it comes out on both those, kind of like that. That's kind of neat. But yeah. I like it. And that's a lot slimmer. And I'll try and keep these, you know, pretty simple. There may be, especially when we get into the busier months where we're traveling, fall, when we take a lot more pictures, they may be a lot more interactive than this here. I don't have a whole lot of pictures to put on here. So the first, you know, till it gets springtime when we start, you know, getting outside and, you know, enjoying things. Oh, hey, Marcia, welcome. Oh, thanks, Sarah. You don't even mind the dark paper. Hey, Ann. So next Friday, I will have my pictures. We will get my pictures in here. I'll get them printed, and we'll get my pictures in here, and we might create some flaps, you know, to accommodate all my pictures. I think I have about 24 pictures, and get them on here. And then we can start with February. Okay. Now, there may be like, you know, June, July. 1 month may be both pages. Okay. They just all, this is just how mine, and you can set yours up any way you want. Okay. So I will probably set up February. I don't know. I may not do the same, but I may use the same paper, but we may, yeah, I think we'll set it up just a little bit different. You know, we may have this here maybe halfway and then do something different. In fact, I have an idea right. But yeah, I'll write that down for next time. And like I said, I will be doing the 8.5 by 11, and that will be inside of box as well. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, you're driving to Missouri to see your granddaughter for the weekend? That's cool, Anne. Love it. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a drive for you from Tennessee. A little bit of a drive. All right. So I'm going to pick a winner. Okay. I'm going to pick a winner. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll this and I'm going to set my finger down. I was going to write all the names down. I cut all these little pieces of paper, but I think I'm just going to scroll that and just set my finger on it and pick a winner that way. Okay. Oh, hey, Kelly, welcome. Oh, you're on your lunch break? Wow, Anne. Wow. So I'm just going to scroll it and set my finger down on someone. If you're already part of the tutorial club, you've already got access to it. Okay. So I'm going to scroll, 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 scroll. Sarah. Sarah, you are the winner. My finger stopped right there, Sarah. So Sarah, you are the winner. I have your email, so I will send you the invite to that. Okay. Okay, Sarah, you are the winner. You are the winner. I just thought that's probably the easiest way to do it. I mean, I could have wrote names down, but you guys don't want to wait on me to write all those names down. If Will was still lived at home, he could have wrote them down for me. So Sarah is the winner. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, and you guys can do it as well, if you'll comment after the class is all done and over with, if you'll leave a comment, I will write all those names down. If you comment on this class after the class is over, comment, and then I will write all those names down and I will draw from those names next Friday during the class. Okay. So if you comment after this class is over, on how you liked it or, anything, just comment anything. I will write your name down and you will be entered in for next week's drawing. Okay. Okie dokie. So if you guys have any questions, please ask in the comments, and I will answer all your questions that you guys may have. I'd like to know what you think about this. I will be live every Friday at noon, and we will continue this fun, exciting journey. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I want to keep these classes to where they're about an hour long. I really don't want them to go over an hour. So our hour of fun is up. All right, guys. We will talk to you guys later. As always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.